is Twisted Pastry, and this is SimAirport. So, this is a rather new game. I believe it only came out into open alpha on Steam a few days ago. And, first impression, it looks a whole lot like Prison Architect, which is a good thing. I checked it out. There's no relation between the Prison Architect makers and this game. But, you know what? That's a good style. I like that they kind of emulated it. It's definitely one of the better styles for this type of Tycoon game. So, what we're going to do, I have a few ideas for this airport. We started with the preloaded one just because there's a lot of bugs in this game right now. So, there are going to be bugs that hit us in this Let's Play. I decided, hey, let's not prolong it with even more bugs. Let's try to get as little bugs as possible while, we play and we start. So, I'm going to be adapting this airport to the way that we want it. Now, for right now, since I'm not really sure, this is my first time ever playing, I'm going to put that all out there. Not really sure the bank balance, how far that's going to get us, especially since we want some operating capital, right? So, what we're going to do at first, we're going to keep this general layout. We're going to get this thing profitable, and we're going to slowly start adding things. Like, what I want to do is I want to add a whole new wing here. So, take this baggage claim, put it down here, so you don't have the departures and the arrivals tangling with one another. But for right now, we'll leave it as is. That's no problem. So the first thing that we're going to do is get some things set up. So I'm going to leave the ticketing exactly the same. Again, I'm going to try not to spend money on these areas right now just because it's not really necessary as of right now. Like, things I'm going to be keeping pretty much the same. I'm going to go ahead and, start upgrading. These I'm kind of just going to get the necessities done here. Okay, should be good with the queues. So let's just assign it to there, and see about there. Assign this one to this one. And I think I will do the same thing for this, except this one is going to have quite the backup. I wish, they showed you your velvet rope, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, right? So let's go ahead and assign this to this. Our workers, okay, we do have workers, they're just down there. No big deal. Okay, so we have the security areas here. Excuse me. Ticketing areas up here. I have a little bit of a cough, guys, I apologize. And then we have our gate over here with our taxiway and everything. And then this is where customers will generally congregate before they get in. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of things for them. We're going to add a bench. I don't know if I want to add a bench right there. I just don't want anyone to get, kind of in the way. We're going to add a queue for this. So as long as, okay, you know what, I'm going to add a queue for this real quick before we do anything. That way we kind of just know what they're going to do. Oh, I messed up there. Done goofed a little bit. Why can't these, can I not expand it, or do I have to start? Okay, gotcha, I have to start in there. So, we're going to have this queue go like this. A whole blubbery mess like that. And objects that we're going to need is, I'm going to put, I think, an ATM out here because this is my logic behind the ATMs. And I don't know, I don't know how to rotate objects. No, how do I cancel project? How do I don't know how to rotate things. Here, let me check. References. Mouse position. No. Okay. Still not sure on how to rotate things. Maybe there's a button to do it. There must be. I'm just not really sure how. Pause it for now. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put an ATM for now right up here. One. another one over here. The logic is people are going to buy tickets up here, so they kind of need money for tickets, and they need money for other things that they're going to buy over here. Shrink machine. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to put some vending machines in. Put one there. I don't know how to rotate anything, so we're just going to keep that one there. And maybe an electronic vending machine down there. I'm going to put those two there. Okay, so there's hangers there. I don't really know what the hangers are used for at all. And okay, so this would be kind of how you get people out. I gotcha. Alright, makes sense, makes sense. So these are all things that we're not going to do right now. And then you know what, we're going to put in, just to make things a little faster, we're going to put one kiosk track in right there real quick. Just to make things nice and easy, we'll put a garbage bin right there. I hope that's the right way. Oh, well, it'll either be the right way or wrong, because maybe I should have rotated it. Don't know if it matters. Don't think it does. Okay, so we have one of those. We'll see if there's a big, backlog over here. If there's a big backlog, then maybe we'll have to think about expanding it. Eventually, I do want a wider security anyway, so that is one thing. Though I maybe want to start security in a little earlier. I definitely want to move this restroom over here and give myself more space and security there. Maybe repurpose it like that. That way you're not having the restroom get in the way of everything. And I'm going to want the ticketing moved over a different way, and maybe some storage rooms and some personnel offices. Probably do want that. Otherwise, let's get to it. Let's finish up with these benches. It would really be helpful if I knew how to rotate these right now, wouldn't it? That is a big problem I'm having, huh? I'm pressing everything. Let's see. Oh, got it. It's R. R is how you rotate. Gotcha. R for rotate. That makes perfect sense. So let's go ahead and put these chairs down. I guess I'll put 2 spaces because I have heard this game does have a tendency of getting people stuck in things. So maybe they won't get stuck here though. So maybe I'll put things along this way. We'll see how that works. So that should be ample seating for right now. I'm a little afraid of this cluster here. I don't want people to get stuck there. Okay, so we should be fine for right now. I'm not going to touch anything else because let's go ahead and test it, make sure everything works fine, right? We still have 227,000. I'm going to go ahead and pause this while we go ahead and, that's not what I'm looking for, airline interest. Let's go ahead and get some flights. So they want ours. So let's get a morning flight. So 67. I don't know if I want a 67 right away. Probably not. You know what? Let me check if they have any smaller ones. So we have a morning CRJ. Okay, so we'll grab this and an afternoon 737. So we'll do that and probably another afternoon 2800, 2500. Okay, 2800. So these guys are paying us more. Aerotimes what they're paying is 2500. Pacific Airlines is 2600 and 3400. Okay, so these people are paying us a lot. So let's get some afternoon flights, 737s. No, I don't have any 7. Well, let's get some 707s. So we have 3 flights scheduled. Let's check to see how these are. And we don't have any night flights. That's a shame. Okay, so we need to go into our scheduling. That's what that is. Because this scheduling is all sorts of messed up. Afternoon travel starts there. That makes sense now, doesn't it? And the latest I can put it right there. so we don't want to pay a termination fee. So let's leave it right there. We could fit in another morning flight, but it's definitely going to be small. So let's put in another morning flight. Let's definitely try to get a smaller one though. Morning flight 707 is going to have 180. Okay, yeah, let's put in a small Beechcraft. Okay, I could do that. Right there because it's a small flight. Yeah, I think that'll make much more sense. Alright, yeah, let's do this. Let's try this. Let's see what happens. Let's go ahead and speed it up. So let's take a look at the schedule. So our first flight is going to be 4 a.m., 7 a.m. So it looks like our next one for today is actually probably going to be noon, right? So, and I think these are recurring flights, if I, think correctly. And now, does it scheduling, does it do it by gate, or does it do it by airline? Okay, so, I think no, it just goes by separate flights, so each flight has its own thing. Okay. So is that a bus for, oh no, they're still putting things in. Okay, yeah, let's get these things in. That's an issue if this stuff isn't built before we have people in. I should have thought about that, shouldn't I? No, we still have some time if these guys... I hate how it's such a long run. I wish I could rezone these. Probably could. Can't create one, so I have to dezone it to zone it. Okay. So I'll dezone this stuff all. Let me just go through this flight. And then when we have some time in between. Okay, so it looks like people are getting dropped off. This is the small flight, isn't it? Oh, maybe it's not started yet? Okay, so this all takes effect tomorrow. I don't think we're going to have anything today. Okay, that's a good thing. Right? Well, then why do I have a passenger bus here? Okay, it doesn't look like they dropped anyone off. So I think we'll be fine. So small. Okay, I'm gonna change the zones right now. So let's go ahead and pause it. Can I dezone things? I can. Okay, so I dezoned the drop-offs and the pickups. So the drop-offs for right now, I'll have this big zone here for drop-offs. Actually, we'll even expand that further, just so there's a lot of space for it. And then we'll put pickups. Pickups was small. There, and deliveries. There's deliveries there, so I don't want to mess with it. I don't want any of them to leave right now. And what is this? And the passenger bus is still dropping people off there. Hopefully they'll see that the drop-off did change. Okay, so now we have people going there. Perfect. As soon as these deliveries, this last ATM is taken, I'm going to move the delivery point up here too, just so they don't have nearly as much of a run. Do we have an extra ATM? Looks like we do have an extra ATM, and they made us rebuy too, so I don't think we can just go ahead and use them. Unless... No, I'm going to keep that ATM there. Zone deliveries. Can you have more than one? Can't have more than one delivery zone. So what I will do though is I'll just expand the delivery zone up there. Maybe that'll kind of help out. It should speed things up a little bit. So let's go ahead and speed through. And our next flight. So our first flight is going to be right before 4 a.m. So the plane should land, I believe, at 4 a.m., right? I think that's how it works. So it arrives at 4 and it will depart at 6. So, okay. That should work perfectly. Doesn't work, so like that. Okay, we could do this. That should be the most effective schedule. Excuse me. for us. So let's see how our first flight goes, and I think that will wrap up the episode after our first flight. While we're waiting for our first flight. Waiting. Okay, so it is getting close to time. There it is, our first people have come in. So let's see how this goes with 2x speed. Okay, no problem. We're getting through security. Let's remember this is going to be a flight of, doesn't tell us, but should be a decent flight. Okay, so they're using the restroom, no problem there. Doesn't look to be a huge backlog through security yet. And that's a decent amount of people. I don't remember, do we have a janitor? I don't think we have a janitor, so you know what? I am going to hire a janitor. Maybe we do have a janitor, because they probably sit. Oh, we do, but 2 is good anyway. We have a lot of flights going through, not a lot of time in between. Oh well. So, as of right now, flight ops, we're looking at just under $2,000 of, and that's all flights being filled.
Runway 31, clear land.
Yeah, so we're still losing money.
Right in, runway 31, clear land.
And there's the flight. We missed it coming in. But here it is taxiing. And it will be just off to the center line to the left. There we are. Perfect. Now we'll have departures coming through. And this restroom, nice beautiful co-ed restrooms, which are a little interesting. I don't know why they do that, but they do. Maybe that's something they will change in the future for us. At this time, I am not quite sure. Okay, and they will sit in the pickup zone, and the bus will be there, and this bus will pick up these people. Flight. They all kind of stand in line. I didn't assign it, did I? Okay, I'm going to assign that queue after this because I don't want to bug out any existing passengers. I don't know if that's a thing, but just in case. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. That's the last thing I want. Okay, so now we're boarding. Everyone's boarding, no one's... Perfect. Everyone boarded. Now let's go ahead and assign this to this queue. Perfect. That is exciting. So this plane's all done. This plane's going to take off. The first flight did very well, it looks like.
Cap 27011, crossing runway 31, clear for takeoff.
Is he going to take this way? Nope, he's going to take off this way. Okay, so he's going to take off to the west. I wish they could use a taxiway. You know, I really, really wish that they would use a taxiway. Rather than, you know, going in on this side of the runway and then turning around. Is there a way maybe to make like direct it as one way or something? No, I don't think there is. This is the zone, this will be built, the taxiways. Okay. These are roads, carpets. Okay, so you can even increase the movement speed if you decorate.
270, number 1, runway 31, clear land. Runway 31.
There's outdoor paved. And here's our small flight. We missed it again. I'm sorry, guys. So we'll go through all the flights for today, see how everything goes, and far, they're going to put... Okay, so the baggage all got claimed. This guy's picking up the baggage. Not a lot again, it's a small amount of people. Our satisfaction, it's okay. The ladder, I mean, we have restrooms. I don't understand why they're upset about that. Happy now. Just only have one person left. Oh, a few people. Okay, they're boarding. Oh, they missed their flight. We don't have information displays. Oh, is this for the next flight? This could be for the next flight. Okay, never mind. But actually, that does remind me we do want information displays here. I'm probably going right over them, and I know it's so frustrating. This probably screaming, it's right there. Information flight info display. There we go. So we're gonna put one here. We're gonna put one here as they're getting through. Put one here as they're waiting in line. And I know that these are expensive, and we're putting in a lot of them, but you know they're necessary. And here, because I've seen, you know, I've watched some videos of people playing this game, and I always see people in this area, or whether they're or something else, they always miss their flights. And I think it's because they need to have a way of seeing, you know, the thing going on. So this is a big flight. I mean, 737s flying in flight sim, right? Guys, I'm gonna ask you if you want to join this YouTube channel, please like the video. Let me know. If you have a comment, please drop it below. And subscribe. There's gonna be a lot more of the series coming out. I think this is a great game. Looks like the devs have done a pretty good job with what they have so far. Hopefully they're going to get even more and more going for us. It's been great so far. You know, there are bugs. Again, if I remember correctly, this is their first major game. And there's a lot more features to be added to this game, and I believe that they're going to do it. We're going to make a nice big airport. And it should go well. So, that's the third flight of the day. Right? Here he is going. That was Boeing 737, which was that plane. So we have one more, which is a 707. 707, and that'll be our last flight, and that'll be at 18, so 6 o'clock. So we have a little bit of time still until that plane comes in. You know, we're moving pretty efficiently. We haven't had any of the bigger planes. Let's see if anyone else has. Requires more interest. Requires runway PAPI. Okay, so some of these require runway PAPIs. Some of them want, you know, like Super Alliance, they want a lot of stuff. So these all have different requirements. That's pretty cool. These, okay. So I'm guessing these are all, you know, bigger, better airlines. I don't have any that we can get from them. How's our morning looking? You already have 2 flights in the morning. We really want a night flight. And I don't think we're getting any night flights because we don't have lights on our runway. Okay. I'm not sure if that's a thing, but you know, that makes sense. Why are you all bunching up? This is my concern with going by bigger airplanes, you know. Because I really want to clean up this ticketing, get, you know, a better ticket. That can't be assigned to anything. I really want better ticketing. This plane hasn't even arrived yet, so I'm not too worried. But I really am worried.
Runway 31, clear to land.
I want to redo this. Alright, verbal diarrhea. There he landed. Okay, he landed the other way. I think that's the first that I've seen. Okay. So we are doing okay. I don't know if we're making money or not. I'm really not sure. I didn't even pay attention to what we had at the beginning of the day and what we have now. Satisfaction's pretty damn good. Hopefully they're using our vending machines and shit. Maybe I should have had the vending machines before they get in line. I'm not too sure. Looks like there's a backup in security. I'm not sure if these are people trying to leave. Like I said, I want to have another wing over here. I want to have ticketing set up differently. I want to have some offices, some storage. So these deliveries, you know, they get put in storage. The restroom over here, security gets widened out to here and here. And I want to add a food court. I want to add more gates here. I want to bring the waiting area down and put some food courts in as well. And change the baggage claim so we can have ticketing on both sides. And I think that would work well. If we have ticketing on both sides, maybe move the sliding door up. No, because we're going to have the restroom here, I can't forget. And then have the conveyor belt. Also want a conveyor belt system. That would definitely help out, I think. So again, we have a lot to do right now. Just trying to...
take off traffic, set for a mile and a half final. Good pick up on 3-1.
Is he here for the next flight already? Just missed it. Yeah, he missed his flight. That wasn't our fault. He just came here late. Okay. So I don't think that's our fault. I think he just came here late. I think that's his own fault. So let's go ahead and put in this runway PAPI or whatever, which I believe are utilities maybe? No. Zone, staff, objects, build. How do I put these in? Is this something I need to research? It might be something I need to research. Maybe not. Okay, well. Okay, let's go ahead and research finance. I think it's something that'll be important eventually. And this is what allows us to have more. I don't see the PAPI. But I could be going right over it once again. Maybe it's something we have to upgrade our runway with? Yes, upgrade. Okay. So we could upgrade it with ILS, which is the instrument landing, runway lights, and PAPI. These are really cool in real life. So what they do is... Okay, so we're going to add the runway lights first. Okay, so we're adding the runway lights. PAPI are really cool because what they do is... Have to be put next to a runway, right? So what they are is basically when a plane is coming in, there are two lights that are white and two lights that are red, and basically you need, depending on the altitude that you're at, so if you're too high, all the lights will be one color, and if you're too low, the lights will be one color, and because there's 4 lights, and if you have 2 white, 2 red, that means you're at the exact, you know, height that you should be for descent. So it's pretty cool. It works in Flight Sim. So now we should be able to. I don't know if that's something that they need to install. It is. The runway lights they do need to install. So once we have that, we should be able to put in some night flights because that is something that we're missing. So that way we could actually, you know, get some more income from that. So it was an investment we had to put in. But there we are. Night flights. So can we do more? There we go. Look how many more we just unlocked. Now we can do night ops. Look at that. That's amazing. So Rexicana. They want something afternoon. We're not going to do that. Smart Air Lux. Airbus A350. That's a lot of passengers. I don't know if I want a plane that big yet. I'm going to keep them as an option. That was what? Smart Air Lux. That was Smart Air Lux. Galactic Point. 747 they want at night, or an A380. Those are even bigger, right? It's 525 passengers. This one, 787 only has 300, but they only have it. Okay. Yeah, we don't have that kind of capacity. That was what, Galactic Point? Yeah, that was Galactic Point. Let's check out Ford Air. Nothing in the night. WestJet. Nothing at night. Pacific Airlines. Nothing at night. Juno Connect. Nothing at Connect. At night. Not Connect. Star. I really can't be sure. Why is this such a big issue? I don't understand. Okay. Alright. Need to check. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's like an early morning time slot. It might be like an early morning or something. I can't really tell you. Right now we're going to leave that alone. How's your research coming? Finances being researched, okay. Building. So, oh, I have a phone call. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I got a random call from the Dominican Republic. Anyway. So. Oh, I can get stuck between the machines. Okay, people aren't getting stuck, so we're good there. Anyway, let's go through this last day of flights. If everything goes smoothly with all the flights we had today, we should be making money now.
Check you 1 Kilo 0, runway 31, clear to land.
Decent amount of money.
Runway 31.
So we have 194 like before the first flight. Or something like that. Let's see how it really is. So again, everything's perfect. This flight shouldn't be late. Right? We don't have any late flights or anything. So that might be there on to the next one. So after that flight that departs at 6, we have the small one, which is between 8 and 2. I might cancel this flight. I might, because I might want to put a bigger one to get us some more money.
270, number 1, runway 31, clear to land.
But we do have to pay a termination fee. So maybe we don't want to do that. Maybe it's a good time for some kind of maintenance or something like that. I'm not really sure. We don't want a full 24/7 flight service going on at our changes to our airport. Okay. So let's just finish up for today. Is there anything else I really want to do? I don't want to touch anything here because I am going to add some sort of food court and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to position it. But yeah, I'm not sure if that's a bug or not. I'm going to have to look into that with the scheduling because I can't schedule anything from midnight to 3 a.m. And this is as early as the morning arrival will go. So I'm definitely going to have to ask about that. I will bring it up to the forum developer, wherever I could ask questions. I'll definitely do that after this video.
Number 1, runway 31, clear to land.
There's our plane coming in. Look at that. Beautiful 737. Sporting a nice blue livery. And this is which airline? It's 12 o'clock. So that is aero time. So we have 2 aero time flights. Right, yeah. 2 aero time flights. 1 small Pacific Airlines. An Aerostar and 2 nighttime star flights. So this is also nighttime. So we'll see how these go. These 3, so between these next few flights, they're so close together. I'm a little afraid here. We will actually give this one a little bit more time there because this one's a 180 passenger flight. We'll do that. Just so we have adequate time looks like the 737s are handling quite well, and they're leaving on time, even a little early, I would say. So he's taking off for our next new airport. So they're gone. 94K. And let's see how our next flight goes. So here we are. Coming in, drop-offs, bringing people in, they're going through security. Even our security right now, I mean, it's not a huge bottleneck. I was thinking that, honestly, that would be one of our first priorities, you know, get security bigger, but it doesn't even look like that's a big bottleneck. Ticketing is a much bigger bottleneck right now than security is, so I definitely think we'll start to redo our ticketing the next time we come in. Not 100% on how we'll do it yet. Maybe I do want to put it on both sides. Maybe I'll start with just putting it here and then add the ticketing here. But maybe I'll do a few rows of ticketing. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out when the time comes. Again, this one doesn't look too bad either. They're leaving just on time. Just on time.
Cap 27011, Rosen, runway 31.
Just on time. It is leaving just on time. So let's see how these next two flights are. Or was that our last flight? Okay, is there a report? Environmental heat maps, okay. Info, secure areas. Okay, so that's not secure, obviously, and then the rest is secure. Fine by me. Where is... I know there's a way to take a look at our flights. Excuse me, I apologize. Okay, so everything departed today. Without any issues. Oh, we did change a few, so we didn't get to see them because they don't take effect until the next day. So, I think that'll be it for episode 1.